Hello one and all, Phantasonium here from the CyborgWombat team here, bringing you some awesome info on all of the new stuff we are getting in The Last of Us multiplayer, both single player and multiplayer, but much more so multiplayer. Now, there isn't exactly a release date for when this DLC will drop, but we're going to get on into this because there is quite a lot of really cool stuff coming our way. Now, first off, we'll be getting a mix of both single player and multiplayer brand new trophies. This is something that a lot of people have wanted for quite a while now. Not only that, but we're getting a completely new single player mode called Grounded. As described, the AI is relentless, smart, brutal, and survival will be near impossible. They say Grounded mode might be one of the most difficult trophies you'll ever earn. If you're not a Season Pass holder, Grounded mode will be $4.99. If you are a Season Pass holder, all of this will be free. Along with that, we'll be getting 4 brand new maps, and I must say these maps look absolutely awesome, or at least sound. We haven't seen them yet, of course. First off, there's Wharf, set in the rusted out docks where Joel encountered Robert. I think this could work very well, actually. The map seemed very sort of close quarters, there was some corridors, there was a lot of open places as well. I'm really excited to see this. The next one is Capital, set in Boston. The Capital map features indoor and outdoor gameplay. It encourages the intelligent use of flanking. Now, the Capital building sounds cool, if you remember that, where, well, I don't want to give off any spoilers, but it's where you were originally supposed to meet Marlene and her Firefly crew. And I think that looks quite interesting, and not only that, but the atmosphere is just absolutely brilliant. Now, the next one is Coal Mine. Set in Colorado, Coal Mine is a winter map that's spotted with abandoned buildings. Oh, that looks like it's going to be awesome. Now, if you remember from the winter chapter with Ellie when you're fighting off with David, I think that's actually what they're talking about, and this sounds actually awesome when I think about it. Now, the next one is Water Tower. Set in Lincoln, PA, the Water Tower map features 2 primary choke points for some deadly face-to-face confrontations. They say it's a mainly outdoor map with a few indoor areas and some very unique lighting. I'm really excited to find out what they mean by that. Unique lighting is always, well, I always like unique lighting when it comes to The Last of Us. Naughty Dog does lighting very well. And the 2 choke points, I do like choke points, and what's interesting is that no other map in The Last of Us really has choke points, and so like a true, choke point where you have to battle your way through. And so I'm excited to see what they mean by that and exactly what that means. So those are our 4 maps, and well, I'm already excited, but not quite as excited as I was when I found out that we were getting new weapons. Now, we are getting a grand total of 4 new weapons. First off, we have the Spectre, a silenced assault rifle. This is going to be a purchasable weapon. That's great if your style is Stealth Stalker. So essentially, I'm assuming it's going to be the assault rifle that we already have, but it's going to be silenced. I'm fairly certain that's all it's going to be. Now, the next one is the Double Barrel, a classic deadly double barrel shotgun. This is also going to be a purchasable weapon, only worth 1 loadout point. So I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere in between the shorty and the shotgun. So it's going to be powerful, but it's not going to be too powerful. Of course, it only costs 1 loadout point, so you're going to be able to squeeze it in just about any loadout that you want. So really interested to try that one out. The next one is the Enforcer. Now, the Enforcer is a highly accurate pistol, but it will cost you an extra loadout point. Now, this is also going to be a loadout weapon, not a purchasable weapon, as was previously confused. So we're going to get a new pistol, which is going to be really interesting, and I can't wait to try that out. And of course, the last one that everyone's been raving about is the Launcher. Now, it's going to be a rocket launcher, essentially. It fires small explosives, and it's going to be sort of made from like a potato gun. So it's going to look like the flamethrower, but it's going to shoot small explosives. Now, I don't know how powerful this is going to be. MacGruber, which is one of the Naughty Dog developers who posts on the forums, ensures us that everything here is balanced. And so when I think of balance in a rocket launcher, I sort of think maybe splash damage, and I'm not really downing people in one hit, but mostly maybe if you damage an opponent or whatever, there's a group of opponents, you fire the rocket launcher and it does a great deal of damage. Maybe you can get a few downs, and the splash damage you can finish everybody, the rest of the enemies off. That's how I sort of see it. Now, hopefully it's not too overpowered, and hopefully it's not too underpowered to where it's just kind of a like a trivial gun that everybody uses just for lulz. But I'm excited to use it anyway. Now, if you own the Season Pass, these weapons will be free. If you do not, it's going to cost $5.99 for this weapon bundle of 4 weapons. Not only that, but everybody will be able to use these weapons in new preset loadouts. So if you don't have the Season Pass and you don't want to just rush into buying 4 new weapons at $6 essentially, you can try them out in the new preset loadouts that anybody can use, so that's going to be interesting. And on top of that, everybody will get, free of cost, a brand new assault rifle. It's not necessarily an assault rifle, it's called the fully automatic rifle. It's the, what they say is the modified burst rifle, that is very easy to use. They say it's the perfect weapon for people who are new to factions and experts alike. Now, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. A lot of people are worried because the semi-automatic rifle is known as kind of the noob rifle. Everybody uses it, it's extremely easy to use, and so now we're getting a full auto rifle. Now, MacGruber again promises us that everything is going to be perfectly balanced, but I worry about it, so I hope that there's a lot of recoil, something to kind of balance the gun out. Maybe it still needs to be skillful, if you know what I mean. But regardless, I'm still extremely excited to see how this how these new weapons will affect factions, and all the new loadout possibilities are going to be a lot of fun to try out. Now, as if all of this wasn't enough, we're also getting 2 new survival skill bundles, so 2 new booster bundles. Now, if you have the season pass, they will again be free. If you don't, these booster bundles will be $3.99 each. So these skills start off with agility. You can climb, vault, and move while crouching faster than you ever could before. At level 3, you are nearly impossible to hear while moving. This sounds kind of interesting, nothing too overpowered at all. You can climb and vault faster, which I'm kind of excited to see how that works, if there's new animations, things like that. And you can move while crouching faster. That's something I've always kind of wanted, to be totally honest. It really helps with stealth. So if you put Covert 3 on that as well, you could move faster while crouching and not be seen. So it sounds really fascinating. Now the next one is awareness. You can see enemy name tags before they see yours, and enemy name tags remain on screen for several seconds when taking fire. This again sounds really cool, nothing too overpowered. Obviously you'll be able to see them from a distance before they can see you, so it gives you the advantage, gives you the heads up. Fortitude. Downed, level up this skill and it will help you survive longer, as you'll take longer to bleed out, crawl faster, and have more health when downed. At higher levels, you'll start with an extra health pack and earn extra parts each time you heal. This sounds really cool. Again, nothing too overpowered. It's just going to be a lot more convenient, maybe even more convenient during interrogation. When you're down and you need reviving, you can crawl to your teammates. You have more time to crawl into the open, so that if anybody tries to get an interrogation off on you, you're in the open, and they'll most likely go down in the process. So another thing that I'm really excited to see how this works up. Now the next one, Scavenger. Automatically pick up ammo and supplies and see increases in drops from enemies with his valuable skills. So that's going to be interesting. You automatically pick up ammo and supplies around you, and you'll get an increase in drops from enemies with this valuable skill. I'm really excited for this. At level 3, enemies sometimes drop a random crafting ingredient. I'm really excited for that. That's going to be cool. I mean, imagine you pick up a random binding from a dead teammate, you know, things that you might need. I think that's going to be a really interesting skill, and I'm wondering exactly how often dead players will drop these items. Now, those are the first 4 boosters in the Situal Survival Skills Bundle. Now, the next one we have is Professional Survival Skills Bundle. First one on this loadout is Gunslinger. Equip this skill to start each spawn with more pistol ammo as you level up the skill. So you get more pistol ammo. I guess that's okay. It's kind of cool. Probably one that I'm never going to use. Bomb Expert. Your bombs will explode more quickly, and you'll be immune to the stun of your own smoke bomb as you level up this skill. This is kind of concerned people, because it's like, how quickly are we talking about? Are we talking Quick Boom from Uncharted? I really hope not. And as well as the smoke bomb. I mean, imagine running into a bunch of people, throwing a smoke bomb down, not being affected, and then just shivving away. Like, I'm not entirely sure how that's really a good idea, but I guess again we'll have to wait and see how that works. Executioner. If your playstyle is the higher the risk, the greater the reward, then this is the skill you want. Earn more parts for shiv kills and special executions, and get extra shiv uses every time you craft a shiv. Cool, so something that could go along with Covert, you know, Marathon Runner, something that would really help out more stealthy players. Sounds good to me, nothing too overpowered yet. Damage Marker. Good at hitting your targets, this is the skill for you, as you'll automatically mark any enemies you hit and earn double the parts for making. So, you know, marking, I'm guessing what they say. There's lots of typos in this website, but anyway, those are all the boosters, all the new weapons, and all the new maps. I'm really excited to see exactly how all of this comes together. Obviously, the new loadout possibilities are going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that we get new custom loadout slots for all of this. But if you want to keep up to date with news on The Last of Us, subscribe to this channel. I will be doing plenty of videos both here and on my personal channel, which you can see the annotation here. And thank you so much for watching, and all of us here at CyborgWombat will see you in the next video.